Yo, fly roadside guy checking in one time for the one. Smash that like button. You know what to do. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Jobs you can get if you get your CDL. You know what I'm saying? Like if you are someone out there looking to get a CDL and you want to get into trucking, or even if you don't want to get into trucking, but if you want to get your CDL, commercial driver's license, here's a few jobs that you can get with a CDL. Trucker, you can become a trucker. You can be a company driver or owner operator if you get your CDL. And once you get your CDL, whether you decide to go over the road, get some experience, that 1 year worth of experience will open up a whole bunch of opportunities for you once you have that experience. You don't have to go over the road necessarily, but I would still recommend going over the road, getting the experience if you get your CDL. Another job you can do if you get your CDL would be a bus operator. You could drive for your local bus company, Metro, MTA, wherever you are, local bus company. You could also drive a coach bus for like Greyhound, Mega Bus. You can be a passenger coach driver, you know what I mean? Also, you can be a yard jockey, and that's why I say getting your over-road experience is important, because a yard jockey is typically a driver who will use a yard tractor and pick up trailers and move trailers from one yard specifically to another yard in a close proximity. But you definitely need experience with backing and parking in order to solidify a deal as a yard jockey. I attempted it one time, but I didn't have enough experience as far as backing and going over the road at the moment when I applied to be a yard jockey, so needless to say, they didn't hire me. But that's a job opportunity for those who want to get their CDL, don't want to necessarily go over the road. Once you become efficient in backing, you can become a yard jockey and work locally in trucking. You could also be a garbage truck driver. You know what I mean? In order to drive these garbage trucks, you need a CDL. I was once a garbage truck driver. It wasn't bad at all. You know what I mean? Early morning starts, but if you don't want to go over the road, you want to get your CDL, be home locally, drive a trash truck. You can also become a transporter, like I was, in Drive-Away. You can transport commercial trucks. Pick up from one location, point A, deliver that truck, box truck, to point B. Yes, you have to find your way home, find your way back, find your way to the next pickup location, etc. But if you have a CDL, that's a job that you can do with a commercial driver's license. Also, if you get your CDL, after a few years of experience, if you decide you want to be an instructor, you can be an instructor. You know what I mean? You don't have to go over the road. You'll become a teacher and you can teach students how to obtain their CDL. That's a job opportunity for you. So don't get it confused. You can get your CDL, do a lot of things with it once you gain that experience. You decide you want to get a specialized freight, car hauling, oversized freight, heavy equipment hauling. Even if you want to become an ice road trucker, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there's money in that field. If you want to haul gas and petroleum, you know what I mean? Get your hazmat, get your endorsements. There's a lot of opportunities out there if anybody's thinking about obtaining their CDL commercial driver's license. So I'm not gonna make this video too long. I just wanna let you know that there's things out there if anybody's interested in looking to get their CDL You don't necessarily have to go over the road. Don't be discouraged. But I do recommend getting your experience by any means, whether that is going over the road or training with somebody. And, figuring out which lane you want to get into. It's opportunities once you have that CDL. And, things open up. Things open up. You don't need a high school diploma. So anybody looking to become a driver, get a GED though. Get a GED though. You know what I mean? Because it ain't something that you need to be a dummy to think you're gonna succeed. You know what I mean? You need some sense of intelligence. So, go to school, get that training, get your license, make this money. Whatever lane you decide you want to be in. Flatbed trucking, driving, over the road, expedited freight, dump trucking, car hauling, box trucking, bus driving, garbage trucking, you know what I mean? Hot shot. It's all out there. Get your CDL. Time is now. Don't waste it. Like and subscribe. It's the Fly Roadside Guy, man, and I'm out.
Them tune out, man. You been let me know.